taste is way too thick. This will be the last one. Now, my grandmother used to make 20, 40, 50 of these every time that she used to cook, because she invited me, my brother, my dad, my mom, and sometimes friends would pop over and she'd have some leftovers. These taste great as leftovers also. Reheated, not so much. Not a lot of people love reheated ploy, but I'm a big fan of reheated ploy. And the reason why I'm a big fan of it is because you can do a recipe called pili, which is this version fried or sauteed in the pan with some butter, margarine, or your choice of cooking oil. Trust me, you'll want to actually not vacuum, but broom your floor, because you're going to have a lot of these on the floor. Actually, I think the reason why I'm having a little bit of issues today is because I didn't put enough water. Going along nicely. Now these are going to get cold by the time this gets ready, but I wanted to show you at the same time. I have no issues with that. Usually you take that, you take one, you spread some butter or margarine on it as you wish, you roll it, and you can then eat it with molasses. You dip it in molasses, you can dip it in maple syrup, you can dip it in agave syrup. You can eat it with jam. You can use it as a dessert, where this isn't sweet, but whatever you put inside is going to be sweet, such as ice cream. You roll it up and make trying to think what they're called. They're usually strawberries go well with this too. I don't have the name for that other recipe, but some ice cream of your choosing: chocolate, vanilla, mocha. See, it's not cooked enough. Either that or I'm overcooking it. We'll soon find out. But like this, for any other flatbread that's made ethnically across the world, it is practice makes perfect. And you might go through 100 of these before you manage to do it properly, with the proper texture, taste that you want to achieve, or that your grandparents will approve, or your parents will approve. Because this is a choice of peers. It is something that is eaten by many people in my country, at least in my province, in my neck of the province, to be specific. This is a Barillon thing. Everybody who comes from Madawaska County knows what this means. This goes well with any pot roasts, any roast chicken, turkey. It goes well with beef. It goes well with pork. It goes well with beans. You could even have it with some spaghetti with just tomato sauce. Actually, it goes well with pretty much anything that you want, because this is the bread roller replacement. This is what they used to make instead of other types of bread, which they also make the other type, but this was the favorite choice. It was cheap, it was usable, and it was nutritious. My paste is a little bit too thick because it's not cooking completely, but it's still edible. A little bit burnt, but still edible. And you don't really need to worry about having to wash this. You just need to get rid of the crumbs, re-grease it, put it away. That's it for now. I'll come back in about 45 minutes time to maybe 30 minutes. I'm having a very late supper because it's 8:25, but that's okay. So I'll give it a good 35 minutes to cook, and I'll be back upstairs to... Well, folks, it's finished, and I actually had to increase the heat from 3 to 5 because I wanted it simmered down to a point that it has more consistency, and this is how it looks. Yeah, so I'm off for grubbing, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I'll try to put the ingredients and try to give you some measurements on the sidebar doobly-doo. So, I may not be a flawed artist when it comes to being able to do it in more spectacular scripted, but I like to give you guys these instant vlogs for recipes. I hope you enjoy this one. Have a nice one. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to mention I'm going to try to present to you guys my version of doing an omelet, Nick style. So I hope to give that to you possibly during the weekend. If not during the week, I'll try to make it quick. Have a nice one.